Singer, producer, and multi-instrumentalist Caroline Polachek is having quite the year. With a unique Baroque and folk-tinged synth-pop style and spiraling operatic vocals that mirror the waltzy, contorted love ballads of Kate Bush and the glossy future pop of Charli XCX, Polachek created a virtual wonderland with her 2019 solo debut, Pang. Polachek has been in the industry for quite a minute, having come up in the Brooklyn DIY scene and going on to write songs for Beyoncé, Empress of, and Charli XCX. Her most prominent work as a musician was with the band Chairlift, a project between herself, Patrick Wimberly, and Aaron Fenning. With the bombastic, swirling synthetic production by Danny L. Harrell from PC Music on Pang, along with Polachek's affinity for esoteric visuals and experimental sounds, the album hits everywhere on the emotional spectrum. The inspiration for the album title were these adrenal rushes that Polachek was experiencing at the time, leading to insomnia and increased metabolism. She called them pangs, and sonically the album is made to mirror these physical sensations. The album consists of emotional and euphoric love ballads with sweeping orchestral instruments and harpsichords on tracks like Hey Big Eyes. So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings is a cheeky and playful pop song where Polachek sings about wanting and desiring somebody from afar so much that it hurts. Similar to her previous work under the moniker Ramona Lisa, Pang sees Polachek surrendering to her emotional side over an ambient Baroque world of sound. Whenever she performs live, her calming presence and gorgeous operatic voice, coupled with the smoke machines and Tim Burton-esque visuals, are hypnotizing to watch and emotionally gripping. Polachek wrote this album 2 years after going through a divorce, and the struggle to heal and adjust to a new life is present on songs like New Normal, I Give Up, and Go As a Dream. Her new romantic endeavors are approached delicately, and she also shows her self-deprecating humor on songs like So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings and Caroline Shut Up. Another massive highlight is her vocals. She is classically trained in opera singing, and her ability to merge both styles with gorgeous songwriting and infectious pop hooks works incredibly well and blends perfectly with Harrell's fantastical synthetic production. The songwriting abilities invoke influences ranging from Joni Mitchell and the Cocteau Twins to more current acts like Wise Blood and Ian Isaiah. What I love so much about Caroline Polachek is how dedicated she is to railing against the myth of female disposability in pop music. I think that women are taught in the music industry that once you're 35, you've expired, and I'm here to prove that factually incorrect, Polachek told The Guardian last October, going on to say, there is just so much more public female intellect on display now than there ever has been. And she couldn't be more right. At 34, Polachek is at her peak and dominating everything, even scoring a collaboration with Hayley Williams of Paramore. There are so many highlights on this album. The emotional ballad Caroline Shut Up has a sinister synth backdrop, and even includes a nod to Britpop titans Pulp in their legendary magnum opus, This Is Hardcore. This album is an experimental masterpiece from front to back, and there is very little out there comparable to it. I wasn't thinking about pop in terms of any specific sound or structure. I was just thinking about it in terms of clarity, Polachek told The Fader last year. And the album was certainly successful in doing just that. Caroline is a musician for a new age, and her greatness is only beginning to emerge, and I cannot wait to see what she accomplishes in the future.